Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live stream. I know it feels like it's been forever since I've done one of these, even though it's just been a week. But we're going to have a mixed bag of things we're doing. We're doing CSUN updates, we're doing South by Southwest updates, and if we have time, we're going to be doing some coding. So it's just kind of a mixed bag of fun. So if you guys are enjoying it, awesome. I'm enjoying doing it. So let me see here. Let's see, any chats? Nope. Okay. So let's get started. I'm going to see, I'm going to share my screen. Oops, I have two of me. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm going to share my screen and that way you guys can see my outline. That way you guys can, we're going to be talking a lot about CSUN and South by Southwest. Um, so that's that. Oops, trying to get out of here real quick. Okay. A little slow start to the day, but it's okay. And if you're here, welcome to the stream. And if you want to chat, please go ahead. We haven't officially started yet. I just need a couple minutes to get myself in order because I'm lagging behind. It's been a busy day at work today, so yeah, been a busy day at work. But we're gonna have fun anyway. Yeah. Okay. Let me open up the outline. Have it in ChatGPT. So we're gonna download this. So we're gonna talk about CSUN first. So just give me about 5 minutes. I want to make sure I'm all sorted out. But we're gonna talk CSUN. If you guys don't know what CSUN is, it is the California State University Northridge. It's the assistive technology conference that they have every year. I have never been, so it's kind of sad. Hopefully, I'll be here next year. Um, so I'm just kind of relying on other people to give me the message. So that's that. And then we're going to have some code if we have time. I'm not sure that we will because we've got a lot to talk about from CSUN. And if you guys have any updates that you guys want to share in chat, go ahead and do so. And I'll look forward to seeing what you guys have, see what you guys have to talk about. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And like I said, we'll officially start in like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm almost ready. I had everything ready and then it closed it. So just give me a second. But, all right, let's see. Okay. I am ready to go. Let me share my screen. I'm going to share just my outline. Oops, I'm going the wrong direction here. I'm discombobulated. So I just have a Word document. I'll share this with you guys if you want. It's just my outline so I know what to talk about. Because there's too much stuff, so. Yeah. All right. So, all right, let's get started right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another stream. Today we're talking about CSUN, we're talking about South by Southwest, and maybe talking about code. And today this stream is sponsored by Techopolis Online Solutions. If you have AI solutions or you have dreams of becoming a coder, Techopolis Online Solutions has a course platform. TakeCourses.net to find out more. Techopolis, Techopolis SSXW.online to look at our website and services. And I will be more than willing to help you guys explore what is right for you. I am an employee of Techopolis. I am the Chief Accessibility and Operations Officer, and I've been working here for over 6 to 8 months, and I absolutely love it. So check out techopolis.online and also check out our courses, takecourses.net, to see how you can become a better coder or better person. You can also use the promo code TaylorArndt, TaylorArndt, YouTube, to get 25% off. Sorry, not 25% off. Get 50% off your purchase of a 1-year subscription to Techopolis All Access, which gets you access to everything we offer on our courses platform. So please do that and support our work. We're also coming out with a basic Python course in the near future that I'm going to be teaching. So if you guys want that, you can get that with Techopolis All Access, or you can buy the courses individually. So that's Techopolis Online Solutions, takecourses.net to see more information. So that is that. And again, please, 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 if you're here, chat. Okay, so let's talk about CSUN. So welcome everybody. Yep, let's see. So I couldn't attend this year, which is really stinky. I just haven't had time to go to CSUN yet. I want to be able to go soon, but haven't had time. But thank you to everybody who's been covering it. We've got Carry On Accessibility, who helped me to figure out everything that was happening in CSUN, who helped compile all this knowledge. Vision Connect Forward People, Vision Tech Connect, I think it's called. They did a whole walkthrough of the exhibit hall. Put all these links in the description. And then also, again, Carrie on accessibility. Thank you, Carrie, for helping me get all these findings compiled and did a nice, neat outline. We also have Double Tap, Stephen and Sean. Thank you for attending and doing coverage, and others who I might have missed. So thank you, everybody, for doing the coverage while I couldn't be there. And thanks to them, I'm able to do this video. I was also checking social media and other places constantly. Oh, yeah, and also blind information technology specialists. We had chats every night talking about what was new. So thanks to everybody involved. That's how I was able to get this done. Okay, so I'm excited to attend next year, though. So we have a major assistive technology announcements. We have the MirrorPad Pro Irie AT. So it's 17-inch CCTV and it's Android controlled. You know, I've never heard of this Irie before. I've heard of Ira, but not Irie. And they seem very interesting. This seems really good for low vision users, although I wonder how good this will be because CCTVs and other things may not be as popular anymore because of iPhones, not to mention AI and other things. So it just makes me wonder, is there a market for this? And if you guys know, put it in chat because I don't personally use one of these. So I want to know what your thoughts are. Unique features. Can be used as a standalone magnifier. Supports smartphone, tablet, and PC connections through HDMI ports. Touchscreen control for Android. High resolution for OCR near far viewing, so it has high resolution cameras. Comparison to Cloverbook XL, which I've never heard of. Different camera and design considerations. Yeah, I just wonder which one's reading books. I've never heard of the Clover or really this one, so I can't really make a determination. But if you guys have any information in chat, let me know. So that's kind of about the Irie CCTV. It's very interesting, although, again, it's nothing that I'm going to use just because it's not accessible for me because I'm not low vision. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what your thoughts are. Let me go over to the chat now. No chats, okay. Touch Pulse AI navigation app. Navigation with AI powered guidance. That's something that I'm interested in. One button interface. And it uses real time AI to guide people through their environment, which is cool. Potential accessibility improvements, because this is only for Android, so we want accessibility, blah, blah, accessible and iOS app. Good grief, I can't talk on this Monday. Beta testing, sign up touchpulse.ml, and I'm probably going to do that if it comes to iOS. So that's kind of about Touch Pulse. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'm definitely going to sign up for it though, because I want to see how it evolves. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Touch Pulse. Okay, let's see. Okay, good to go. Okay, so we know chats. New major partner for Be My Eyes, Leonardo da Vinci International Airport, Emirates Airlines, and then expansion of air service directory. So they have some directories in the app. Microsoft, Google, VRBO, and more. So they've added some more people to the directory for Be My Eyes. And then, a lot of travel. So how this improves accessibility in travel. That's one thing I want to know. Like, you know, these are specialized agents. So like if you have Emirates Airlines or others, it will go to a specialized agent who knows the airline and who knows everything. So I think it'll make travel more accessible. Now, do I think it'll revolutionize travel? Yes, especially for those who are using those airlines. I don't use some of those airlines, so especially Emirates and others. So it will help the people that it helps, but it may not help everybody, especially depending on where you're at, because I'm in the States. So yeah, that's not really helpful for me. But if I said travel abroad, that might be helpful. Okay, Vispero is up at it again. And they have the Insert J Club. So, this is for JAWS users. Community hub for JAWS users. It seems like a interesting idea. Provides resources, feedback, and events. So maybe it's like a, early access. Well, I mean, they have their betas, so I'm wondering how they will all shape up together. So maybe like these people will be part of the betas. Chance to win 90 minutes of Iris services. That's very interesting that they're partnering up. So yeah, that's the Insert J Club. I don't know that I'm going to be joining unless I would need to. Right? But I don't know. What do you guys think? I see 5 people in chat. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Sorry, I have to keep going between the outline and the other thing because my chat is weird. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys interested in any of these devices, or what do you think? I really don't think I'm going to be joining the Insert J Club. And if you guys are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. We're talking about CSUN and South by Southwest and other things. So yeah, and this is my outline. I have it on the screen, and I'm reading everything from it just so you guys can understand it. And I'll try to put it down below if that will help anybody. Okay, so. Let me see what you guys have in chat. Okay. No chats. Okay, good to know. So yeah, it's interesting about that. One core haptic sports tracker. Now this is interesting to me. Maybe. So it's a vibrating sports tracking device. So it uses tactile feedback. Helps visually impaired users follow live sports games. Now I'm wondering, this is a question I have. One, do you have to be in the stadium to actually use this? Because that might be limiting. Or two, can you use this like if you're watching it on TV? Or three, will it work not just for like professional sports, but college sports or even like high school? Because I know a lot of people have kids that are in high school sports. So these are some of the questions I have. It works alongside an audio description for a multi-sensory experience. So that's always helpful. Oh, okay, so I guess I answered the question down below my outline if I would have read. Available in sports, arenas, and stadiums. Now, this would really be helpful if you were like watching this, on a TV. I'm not sure how that would work, but that would be really amazing. or even if you're watching it on the radio, or even if you're watching it for like high school sports or college sports or even other things like, if you've got kids. So I guess that's answered my question there, but those are some things to keep in mind about that device. Procter and Gamble inclusive packaging. Now they've been talking about this for a while, so this is interesting how this is coming about now. Raised tactile indicators on bottles. Now I will say, a while back the ACB was like, well, we should just use Braille, right? Because everybody knows Braille. Well, not everybody knows Braille, but Braille's like universal, and having all these different codes could be confusing. I kind of agree with that, but Procter and Gamble went ahead and did this raised line system. Okay. So that's very interesting that they're doing this system. Now, do I like it? It's all right. It just could get confusing if other brands adopt different systems. However, if they all work together and they adopt one specialized standard system, that will be very, very helpful. Body wash, one line, one body. Okay. Two, okay, so soap, two lines, two hands. Vertical lines on shampoo for hair strands. Okay, this is fascinating. And then, yes, I would love to see this expand in more products, but I want to make sure that it's not confusing so that people understand what's going on, right? Because I want to make sure that this is not going to be confusing. Because let's say that somebody else decided to release something else. I want to make sure that it's not going to be too confusing so the user's like, wait, what code is this now? I got to go learn a new code. So I like the idea, but I just want to make sure it's universal. And then, of course, if you want to know more, Sam from The Blind Life had a demo. So I'll link that in the description. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Orbit Player, and this is very interesting to me. Okay, we've got some chats. So James Dean says, I did the Insert J Club, and I'm going to get my screwdriver certification once I start the ATI World Services. Yeah, I've heard that World Services course is great, so I think you're going to be a good hand. How do you get companies to stick to tactile labeling standards? I don't know. To be honest with you, I have no idea. That's a question that I was asking myself. Okay, so those are the chats. Thank you everybody for chatting. And again, if you are not subscribed, please do so. Orbit Research is over player. Now, this is something I'm really looking forward to. Affordable competitor to Victor Reader Stream. Yeah, well, it really needs to be a lot affordable because honestly, in my opinion, I'll just use my iPhone. Right? But I know I've got a friend who loves his Victor Reader Stream. And I've had a lot of Victor Reader streams go bad on me. So that's always interesting too. Projected price is $300, but we're not knowing that for sure. And the competitors is $600. So it's half price. But again, we're not sure about the price. This is just a projection I saw online. Tactile controls and long battery life. That's always awesome. And then, of course, it has recording and microphones and things. So I'm interested in this. I want to see how it works, but I don't know if I'll be purchasing one myself. Maybe if I'm doing a lot of recording, but again, my iPhone does a lot of that. So what do you guys think in the comments? Yeah, let me know what you guys think because I think it's a good idea. But again, I also think that, why do we have this when we have our iPhones? But let's start a discussion. Let's see what other things we have. We have Envision Ally Assistant Launch. So this has been popping up for a while now. And Envision glasses, they make the glasses and they're all around. But they have the Ally Assistant. Everywhere assistant for Android, iOS, and web. Now I'm wondering why do I use this instead of ChatGPT, right? Help me understand y'all. If you don't know me by now, you know that I'm a very mainstream focused person. Can't I just do the same thing with the Google AI Studio? Help me understand why Ally is needed, all right? Put it in chat. Customizable voices, response style, and personality. Yeah, we get that with ChatGPT or other things. Potential future upgrades could be live video AI. I really hope that, but we'll see. There could be other things like put it in glasses. I guess we already have the Envision glasses, but make the Envision glasses better or put them in the Meta Ray-Bans. I don't know how it will compare to Meta AI or Seeing AI. I don't know, right? How will it compare to even ChatGPT or Google AI Studio? So that is really that. I mean, help me understand this, folks. I don't have the Sense player. I've never tried one. The hardware, yeah, I didn't know the hardware would have to be a little bit desired, or the hardware live. Uh, sorry, the software leaves a lot to be desired. I think that happens a lot with these companies, right? So what we've heard is that like Humanware is a software company, but like HIMS or Selvig, whatever the heck they're called today, is a hardware company. Right? But we don't know. Maybe it's reversed. I can't remember anymore. But same thing, it's very interesting to me. I think for you, right, or others who at World Services, you're a student, I think this could be a game changer. But professionally, I'm not sure how I'm going to use this unless they decide to add AI. Then we'll be talking. Yeah, I understand if, of course, the phones, but, if you read a lot, I read a lot too, but I can always put my phone on Do Not Disturb. But I think this is a really great conversation to have. But I do agree that if you're a student, this is definitely a valuable purchase. That's definitely something I agree with. And if they have onboard AI, I'm going to go buy it tomorrow. I'm interested for the Orbit Reader and the price point. Wow. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Yes, the price point is very, very promising. I do wish it could go down to 200 or 150 because that would really make it enticing, but 300 could be good, but I wish it'd go a little bit more. All right, so let's chat. Let's see if anybody else has anything else, put it in chat. Also, make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel. And, I talked about Techopolis earlier. Well, the CEO of Techopolis is in the chat. So thank you, Michael. I did the tidbit. And again, if you guys were not here, Techopolis, really quickly, is a company. We do courses, we make AI solutions, and you can join our courses to learn more about coding, tech, or other things. Takecourses.net. And you can also check out our services, Techopolis, TECHOPOLIS.online to find out everything that we do. Or also let me know and I can help you and hook you up with the services that you know, that I think would be right for you. So yeah, that's Techopolis Online Solutions for you, and I'm super excited to be partnering with them for this video. So that is that. I just want to make sure we got that in there again in case people weren't here. NVDA 2025 update. Yay, about time. Focusing on integrating AI. About time. Where's the AI in CSUN? Maybe it should be called CSUN AI. I don't know. Or AI Sun or CAI. I don't know. I feel like if you add AI to anything, it will get instant visibility. Trust me, I love AI, and I'm probably one of the biggest AI fans you'll find in the world. We'll see who else can top my AI happiness. So I love AI. It's amazing, and about time NVDA is focusing on AI. Improved remote access support. Again, about time that NVDA is taking this initiative. Possible built-in AI assistance for screen readers. Again, about time. So we got Sony next, but let's see if any has any chat. I'm getting focus issues. Hold on a minute. Okay. All right, so we don't have anything else in chat. I just wanted to check. Sorry, I have to have a better way of checking the chats, but the Restream app wasn't working, so that's why I have to do it manually. Hey, at least I got Restream to work. It doesn't say ARIA hidden anymore when I try to log in, so that's a bonus point for me. So Sony, what are they up to? Sony TV have talkback enabled from startup, about time. Let's just have a screen reader in every TV, why don't we? Screen reader improvements in Sony cameras. Now, Michael, you have a nice fancy camera. What camera do you have? Because is it Sony? Because I'm wondering if there's screen reader in your camera. I know like me being a YouTube person, well, I won't say YouTuber. I don't feel like I'm a full YouTuber yet, but maybe you guys could agree to disagree. I know that some of you guys have Sony cameras or other kinds of cameras. And I'm wondering, Michael, I don't remember what brand your camera is, but I'm wondering if it actually has a screen reader in it. But I know that for me, eventually I'll probably get a camera or stick with my Meta Ray-Bans and be able to film more videos like out in the community. I'm still working on that. But yeah, I'm very interested to see what kind of camera like Michael or others have who I know have a camera, and I'm wondering if they have a Sony. All right, we got another chat. Thank you for listening to my interview on Technically Working. I love that show, and I'm glad that you followed me on Mastodon through there. So thank you for joining Technically Working and watching the show. Technically Working is an amazing show. I actually love Technically Working because it's my friend Michael and Demasi, and they're an amazing group of people. So thank you for letting me know about that. And, of course, I'm Terrence at techopolis.online. Or, sorry, not online. Good grief. Social on Mastodon if you want to follow me there, everybody. But that is, yeah, I'm glad that you were able to find me through Mastodon. Super excited about that. Awesome. Okay. Okay. I don't know why this is being stupid. Okay, anyways. Oh yeah, the Sony TVs, they're a Be My Eyes partner. Tactile QR code markings for product identification. Now this is fascinating. So this is very, 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 very fast. Good grief, I can't talk. This is why I probably am not going to teach a course tonight because I can't seem to get words out. But this is why it's very important that everything becomes accessible, right? Because we want to make sure that everything has a screen reader or Be My Eyes is available so that people can navigate. So it feels like a lot of things are going to be My Eyes partners. Now, I had the question on Mastodon the other day, and I'm going to tell you what I think. So the question on Mastodon was, if everything is being Be My Eyes partners, why do I need IRA? That's a good question. And I want to present that to you guys too. Again, why do we need IRA if Be My Eyes partners are everywhere? Now, my answer to this is, well, Be My Eyes partners are not paid, but then I remember that they work for companies and they're paid by the companies. Now, IRA agents are paid by IRA, right? They're not paid by the different companies. So I guess that makes me wonder. I'm not going to use just the general volunteers from BIIs. I'm actually going to use a specialized category. So say I need help with Google. Say I need help with Microsoft. Say I need help with Sony or whatever the heck there are. Right? I think that's very important to understand that these are all different ways that you can get help as a blind person, right? Be My Eyes is your one-stop shop. I mean, they also own Applebee's. Okay, so that's the question I have for you guys. Now I wonder what you guys have to say about it. But I do think we need IRA for like, small business or other things, right? Or even like navigation, for sure. But we'll see. Canon TI doesn't have a screen reader. Oh, okay, that's the camera that you have, Michael. Would you ever get a Sony camera? That stinks that his camera doesn't have a screen reader. That really stinks. Okay, so we're at the end of the CSUN. So that is that. Now, would you guys buy any of these devices? That's what I want to know. Like, what would you guys buy, right? And of course, thanks to Sean and Steven and Corey and others and Carry On Accessibility. Can't forget her for helping to compile all these things so I can do the stream because I wasn't there in person. And of course, Yeah, stay tuned for future reviews. And of course, follow Carrie on accessibility also. So, because she helped me figure this all out. So, if you want to know everything I talked about in video form, check out Carrie's channel. So, that is the end of my CSUN wrap up. It was a lot for CSUN this year. Let's talk about the sessions because I wasn't there, but I've heard from my friends that it wasn't worth paying for the sessions. Now, what do you guys think about this? Because in previous years, the sessions were pretty top notch. But what I've heard this year is that the sessions aren't very good. So if you guys go next year, would you be paying for it? Yeah, I didn't think about the sensitive data and the protections. Of course, that is true. And even with the specialized partners, the Be My Eyes sensitive data unprotection, as I call it, will still not apply. I didn't think about that, but like if I need help with like, I don't know, a 3D printer and let's say Anchor Make was a specialized partner in Be My Eyes, I'd probably do that because who knows if the IRA agent would know anything about 3D printing. Right? So that's something to keep in mind also. But this is why being blind, you have a toolkit, right? Excuse me, you've got tools that you use to get your jobs done. Ugh. Ooh, God, oh goodness. So that's something to keep in mind is that sensitive data, like if I'm gonna get a credit card read, I'm gonna use IRA, right? Because it has sensitive data protection. But again, if I'm getting help with my 3D printer that's more specialized, I'll use Be My Eyes. So everybody has a place for blind people. It's like the blind person's toolbox. So, what do you guys think about CSUN in the chat? What are you guys thinking? I'm thinking it seemed to be a pretty good conference from what I've been hearing. They said it was a lot smaller this year for attendees, which honestly I think has been the case since like 2020 when everybody was shut down. So I'm really not surprised, right? But so yeah, that is that. Uh, all right, let's talk about South by Southwest. Now, as you know, or may not know, I live in Austin, Texas. So, South by Southwest is a festival that comes to Austin, Texas each year. It it has music and film and healthcare and all these different sectors. And it's pretty amazing. Now, to get into South by Southwest to be an official badge holder, ooh, it can be up to $2,200. Let me quickly go get a drink to get rid of these hiccups. But I'm going to take a slight break because these hiccups are seeming to consume my. Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't need to do that. I got a drink right here. Okay, sorry. Hiccups were consuming me. Um, so yeah, that's kind of they have like platinum and interactive badges. So that's an interesting question. People are not fans of Iris prices. Yeah, I'm not. But the 5 minutes you can get a lot done. I will say that you can get a lot done in your 5 minutes. Now, I used to be a business owner. Keyword used to be a business owner until July of last year. I'm not a business owner anymore, so I technically can't. Well, I could if I wanted to. I could still use the small business owner offer, but I don't feel like it's worth it because I'm not a business owner. I'm just an employee. I mean, a high ranking employee, but I'm still an employee. So yeah, that's definitely interesting. Is that like I used to use the small business owners offer because the only time I call IRA really was to sign tax forms. Yeah, I know. I was just only gonna call it to sign tax forms. So that's kind of that, right? I used a lot of IRA for that kind of thing or setting up office equipment, right? When my home office in Michigan. But now I don't really hardly ever call IRA. That's why I don't subscribe because I hardly ever call IRA. Because you know what my IRA is now? ChatGPT or Be My AI or hint hint in a few months perspective AI vision. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But Techopolis is coming out with some really cool things. So yeah, that's that. Now South by Southwest has a lot of different things. And because it's hard and expensive to get in there, I don't want to always have to get into South by Southwest. So I didn't have to. On Wednesday, March 12th, there was actually a free day. That's right, free, free, free. Love free. Now, what that meant is I could go in there when I wanted to. I can go in the Austin Convention Center. I could not go on the top level or the other three levels, but I could stay on the bottom. And there's like a huge, I don't know how to describe this, Michael, you may have to help me do this. A huge exhibit room. They almost say it's like exhibit room 4 or 3, but it's actually one big room, according to Michael. And so navigating that thing was a pain in the rear end. But one thing we did do, which was awesome, is we met the founders of MacPaw. And if you're not sure what MacPaw is, it is this company based out of Ukraine that makes all these popular Mac applications like SetApp and Clean My Mac and Unarchiver, which is a really old application, and a bunch of things. So we met the founders of MacPaw, and it was super exciting. And so that was one thing I got out of the day. Michael came down. He came down at 1 p.m. Central, so he had an hour or two to hang out with us, hang out with me, us really. And we used Find My to find each other. So that was pretty interesting because this is the first time we actually used the Find My in a indoor setting to find me, right? Because I have an iOS, sorry, not iOS, iPhone 16 Pro. Good grief. So this is the first time we actually used that to find each other, and it actually was very accurate. I don't really need cards read anymore either because it can extract the text. Yeah, iOS reads the text copy. Yeah, it does happen like that, but some of the cards have really small font, or some of my cards weren't even able to read hardly, or some of them would get them wrong. It just all depends on the card manufacturer. I know from my old business debit card, the iOS version, the text would always get it wrong. So I'd have to have Ira read it, but that is the point, yes. All right. Now, what did I enjoy about South by Southwest? Meeting MacPaw, hanging out with Michael, going through the exhibit hall. Now, how easy was the exhibit hall to navigate? Not at all. So the exhibit hall was really big and they had like this map. Now, the problem is the map was not very accessible. There's no indoor navigation, and it was kind of a pain in the butt. Now, how do we find MacPaw? Well, the funny story is we found somebody that actually helped us get there. Because we would not have been able to find it otherwise. I did meet up with some other people. There was like this AI music generator that used like these visual blocks to make music with AI, which was funny and interesting. There was also a blood testing company where they would actually poke like the fingertips instead of like, going through the veins, which was interesting. And I got to talk marketing with some of these people. And then there's like these podcast studios. So I actually got to listen on in a real taped, well, not taped, live version of a podcast being filmed. So that was interesting. And then there was also live music in the same building. So I got to listen to some live music. I met up with a whole bunch of different kinds of people from like film teachers to digital storytelling teachers to CEOs and founders to marketing people. I met a whole bunch of different kinds of people. Would I say it's worth it? Yes, I would say it's worth it. Um, However, would I pay for a badge? I'm not sure that I would, to be honest with you. Maybe I would, just depends, right? I'd probably pay for the AI sessions. Now, do I wish that I could pay per session? Absolutely, that'd be amazing if I could just say, "Hey, I want to pay $20 to go to this session. I want to pay $20." Because trust me, I didn't want to pay $22.99. That's even more expensive than CSUN, right? So that's kind of my opinion about South by Southwest, right? Is it's very, very, you know, cheap. Well, not cheap. CSUN's cheap compared to South by. But there are a lot of free unofficial events, so I'm super excited about that. I got to see some live concerts in the convention. Now it's going to be interesting because they will tear down the Austin Convention Center, and everybody's going to wonder what we're going to do about that. So that'll be fun. They're going to actually make a whole new one, so that will last for 3 years. So the South by Southwest will probably get rerouted somewhere else. Yeah, so that is South by Southwest and CSUN in a nutshell. Does anybody have any questions about any of these things? Let's see. I think I might just start some code. We might not do a whole lot of code because, yeah, let's actually do some code. So remember our previous live stream, we were working on this perspective web where it could use Mistral OCR to recognize the text. We're going to do a little bit more of that today. Not exactly sure how long I will code for, but I'm going to probably code for a good hour, maybe actually 30 minutes. Because I want to actually get going at 5. I got to teach a class at 7. But we're just gonna get some coding done. All right, we're gonna get some coding done. I'm copying. I had to restart my parallels this weekend, so I'm copying everything from my hard drive to my document so I can keep coding. So I'm just quickly getting that done, and then I will then start coding. We'll do a little bit of coding today. And I'll kind of show you what we already have done thus far. Now, what do I want to do with this? Well, my goal, and I need to do a little bit of research. So you guys can help me out with this or not. I want to try, because let's say somebody has a textbook. I want to try, see if we can actually like start from the entire process and make this completely accessible using Gemini for like image descriptions and other things like that. So what I want to actually do is once we have image descriptions, I also want to then use the other like APIs and convert it and make it like textbook. But then I want to also put it in like Daisy or BRF. Now I'm not even sure how to do that, and so we're gonna find this out. I think this will be really cool for like universities or other people who need to make textbooks or other things accessible. So I definitely wish I had this when I was in school. So I'm gonna run this real quick. I need to make sure everything is. I should have done this before stream, but I had a lot going on today, so. Okay. Python. Okay, I gotta trace back real quick. This is all the fun of having to start over. Mistral AI. Let me quickly make a virtual environment. So I'm gonna do Python. Man, oops. Okay, I'm gonna do Python dash m venv env I could just do Conda, but I did have Conda installed because I was trying to get this done. I had to restart the Parallels this weekend because it was being really stupid. So env backslash oops scripts backslash activate. Let me quickly check chat and then I'll share my screen. Yeah, let me quickly check chat. And happy St. Oh, I just remembered Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody who celebrates. You know, my version of St. Patrick's Day is we're going to be teaching a class for bits tonight, so. Am I going to be routing speech through? So the way that we're going to do this, because I'm going to definitely go nutso, is I'm going to be explaining every little thing I'm doing. I'm not going to route speech through just because the fact that YouTube sometimes thinks that screen readers are AI, and I'm not going to risk getting my channel banned again, but I'm definitely going to be explaining absolutely everything we're doing in very fine detail. You'll probably get sick of me. And that way I also can appear and appeal to a more sighted audience as well. So that way I can try to expand my subscriber base, and that way it's not going to annoy people who hate screen readers. I've had people call these things robots or aliens, so I'm not going to annoy anybody to make them feel like there's an alien in the room. So, no, I'm going to not have speech, but I'm going to explain absolutely everything I'm doing. We're doing this OCR thing, so what we're doing is we're using Mistral, and Mistral is an AI. I coded some of this. Now, I will say that I'm going to actually add speech at the end, right, when I actually show off what we've done. But I've actually done some of this where you can convert a PDF to Markdown, and the Markdown, what it will do is it will be able to export to either Word or PDF, although actually not PDF because I don't want them to go to PDF, or EPUB. So what I'm going to actually try to do now is convert to Daisy, so it'll make like a Daisy book. Now I'm not sure if I can even do this with Python, so this is going to be experience for both of us, or everybody. But I'm going to also use Google Gemini and have an API key, and that way any image that's get extracted will actually be converted to a description so that everything can be accessible. So that's what we're doing. So hopefully that's okay with everybody. But this is gonna actually be a product that we sell at Techopolis, but we always like to share everything what we do so that everybody can understand. So that is how we're gonna do it. So here we go. Okay. We're going to pip install Mistral. Mistral, so MISTRAL AI. So we're going to do PIP space install space Mistral AI. Okay. We're installing this into the virtual environment. Okay. It's collecting other dependencies, pedantic, other things. Annotated types. Okay. So Mistral is installed. I'm going to quickly do Python manage.py run server. All one word. So Python space manage.py space run server. All one word. This will run the Django server. And we got to install another module. I'm going to quickly put this in like Notepad because I can't do the up arrow with NVDA. That way I can understand what module I need to install. Oh yeah, I got to install Django. So we're going to do pip install DJANGO. So pip install, pip space install space DJANGO. Now the D is silent. So it's installing. This will take a few minutes because Django is pretty big. Django is the framework we're using. Now we're going to do pip. I'm sorry, we're in Python. Manage run server. Okay. What else do we have? What other exceptions do we have? So we have, like I said, I put it in Notepad that way I can understand everything. No module named pill. So this is for image stuff, I think. Yeah, pip. Remember, we're gonna control C to get out of the server. Space install space pill. Okay, we're gonna install pill. Oh, okay. Let's see. Hold on, let me figure this out real quick. So it said no matching distribution found. I did this earlier. I can't remember what I did. Okay, you know what? We're gonna update pip. Python period exe uh hyphen, let's see, m pip install upgrade pip. Okay, this is something you won't really have to do, but I'm just going to quickly do it. And well, you may have to, but I'm gonna quickly upgrade pip. All right, so now let me try this again with pill. But not find a version. How did I do this before? Okay, hold on. This is what happens with live coding. Python manage.py run server. Okay, we're gonna run the server again. Now let me research this real quick. And we're also using a AI tool called Cursor. Let me figure out why this is not working for us. Let me do pillow. I think that might work. So pip install pillow. Hold on. I'm having trouble here. Pip pillow. Pillow. Can't spell. Okay. Let's try it again. So I'm going to do, remember I can up arrow and read history. Ah, crud. Okay, so okay, we fixed the pill issue. No module name CV2. So we're going to do pip or force control C. I'm showing you guys all the dependencies. Pip install CV2. Okay, we're going to install CV2. No module. Great. I'm going to open up cursor. So code period or cursor period. This will open up this folder in the editor. I'm going to do control I for a composer. Please fix this error. Can't install CV2. Okay. Oh, pip install. Let's see what it is. Pip install OpenCV dash Python. Okay. Thank you, Cursor. Let's see if that works. Cursor is a VS Code fork that is AI focused. If you want to know anything about Cursor, go check out my live stream. Let's see, when was that? That was a couple of them ago where I did a AI tools comparison. Okay, it seemed to install. Let me run server and see other dependencies we're missing. Let's see. Any? Oh yeah, exceptions. Let's see what other things we're missing. All right, let's see. Let me check it out. And by the way, if you're watching the Ability Summit tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a whole recap of that. So check out that. I'm going to probably stream at 4 again tomorrow, but that could change. New module named Docs. Okay, so I think I got to do, so it's docx for the Word documents. So pip, oops, pip install Python. Oh, I mistyped install. Good grief. Install. That's right. Python-docs. So instead of docs, it says Python-docs. That's how you install the docs library for exporting to Word. Okay. Let's run the server and see what else we need. All right, we need a couple more things, I think. I probably should have made a requirements file, but that didn't happen. So basically, a requirements file helps you to define the requirements. No module name Markdown. All right, let me install Markdown. Pip install Markdown. You guys understand pip by now? Sure. Pip is a Python package manager. All right, let me try it again. Server. No module named what now? Okay, so what's the um Ecaplid? I don't know what the heck that is, even if I'm pronouncing it right. So pip install Ecaplid. I don't know how to pronounce that thing. Pip install something other. Oh, my screen reader. NVDA is not working. Yep, I'm using NVDA because it works for coding. Sometimes better than JAWS. And I'm also on a Mac, but I have Parallels, so that's kind of my setup. People want to know. I'm going to restart NVDA for my side because it's being a little crazy. And if you guys don't know, I am also legally blind. So, okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, you're right. Let me restart NVDA a quick minute. I'm trying to get this Eclib, this thingy, Eclib, Equid, whatever this thing's called, installed. And yeah, it worked the other day. It's not installing now. Let me quickly get it. But I'm doing this to show you guys how to install it. So all the dependencies you'll need to follow along. Okay. Let's see. Eclib. Really? Hmm. Oh. Huh. Okay. I'm facing an issue where, what the heck? I'm facing a weird issue that says Python not recognized. Let me restart my shell. Being a little stupid. So, let's see. I'm using CMD, go to Windows R, type CMD. I'm going to go CD, documents, / perspective, web, env, / scripts, activate. Oops. Okay. Now, try this again. Download oh, this is for EPUBs, Ecablid. Again, I wonder if I can make this with Daisy too. So Python, manage.py, run server. We need one more thing, I think. We have a lot of dependencies, folks, so this is going to be how it goes. We need, what else? HTML2 text. Pip install HTML2 text. Okay, so we got that one. All right, one more, hopefully. BS4 for Beautiful Soup. That's a web parsing library. Oops. Pip install Beautiful Soup, or let's see. Pip install BS4. So it's Beautiful Soup 4. Okay? Trying to type Beautiful Soup would be long. So server, Python manage a Python server. No issues. Yay. Okay, so we fixed that. Now let's see if anybody has any chats. Let me close this notepad file. Sorry if that was kind of fast and furious, but Mistral is the AI that I'm using to make this. Mistral has a OCR, which is optical character recognition, and Mistral allows you to have it where I can convert PDF to text, right, with OCR, optical character recognition. I'm sorry if it was confusing. What I was trying to do is I was trying to install all the dependencies. So basically, when you have Python, right, this is a web app, and you have requirements. So all I was trying to show you is all the requirements that were needed to install for Python. So if you're not sure about Python, again, it could be a little confusing. Sorry about that. And I'm sorry if it's confusing. Sorry if it's confusing. No, the AI I'm using to make this is Cursor with Claude. And Cursor is remember, it's an IDE that's AI based, and it's not the most accessible, but it's usable. Okay. So sorry if it's confusing. Hopefully you're able to understand what I'm doing though. Um, just because, like I said, I don't want to share my speech because it could be confusing. But hopefully you understand it now. So now we're gonna run it. We're gonna do Python manage.py run server. So run server runs the server. I'm going to make a new tab. Localhost 8000. 8000 slash login. Now, eventually, we're going to have our Techopolis, we're going to have a unified login system for all of our properties and all of our apps. So that will happen later. But this is just the login. So I styled this so I can log in with my username and password. Okay, so I'm logging in my email and my not so secret password. Oh no. Mm. Oh yeah, I probably need to make a new user, don't I? Okay, let me quickly do that. So if you need to make a new super user, it's called, you're going to do Python manage.py create super user, all one word. Type my email, type my full name, type my password, type it again. I want to bypass password validation. Oh, and I got an error. What did I do this time? What's happening here, folks? Let me investigate. Oh, so apparently we're missing, so I cannot create a super user because apparently we're missing the username. So I need to fix that. We have an error. Let's see. I'm going to go to my editor and I'm going to do code period if that had open, but I guess it crashed. So yeah, this is not the most fun thing to do, but we have an error creating a super user. So we're going to try to figure this out. I'm going to do control I and cursor. I'm going to type in basically that the error we have, please fix it, and it's going to try to fix it for me. And of course, it's AI coder, so nothing is perfect. You gotta always check it. There's a new code term called vibe coding where you literally just let it do its job and don't write a single line of code. I don't recommend vibe coding because, again, there's a lot of security and other inefficiencies and accessibility that could be not happening. So always check your code, make sure it's working and secure and accessible. Pip install, wait a minute. Okay. So right now cursor's indexing the code base. Let's check the view. Wait a minute. Wait, it's trying to do something else. Hold on a minute. Let's try to check the OCR service. Let me reroute the focus. I don't like what it's doing right now. Let me fix it. Okay, there we go. So cursor was thinking that we were still on the old OpenCV issue, which we fixed. I already did the OpenCV issue. I can also do new chat, Control N. And then I just paste in the fix this issue about the username is a required positional argument. It's going to do a grep code base, so it's going to figure out everything in the code base. This is cursor, by the way, folks. It's going to let me examine the user directory since it's a missing username parameter. Yep, that sounds good. Let me check views.py in the user's directory. Let me check the forms.py. Let me check the models.py. And all these things are what cursor is reading out to me. So I'm trying to echo exactly what cursor's saying. Well, cursor's not reading it, but I'm reading it from cursor. I found the issue. You're setting username equals none in the custom user model that you created, which we did. You're still using the failed username as mapped to the user EFL. The problem is the Django's default authentication field requires a username. Let's fix the custom authentication form. Okay. So that's what's happening. Okay. Okay, so let's make a super user. Before we do that, let me check chat. Make sure everybody's not confused, because I'm sure you guys maybe, hopefully not, but. Oh, okay, so no confusion so far, hopefully. And if you guys are in chat and you guys want to if you guys want to chat, go ahead. Sorry if it's confusing. Yeah. Like I said, we're doing a lot of code and it could be confusing if you're not sure how to do Python, but I'm trying to explain everything as the best that I can. So what we did is we fixed the current Django custom user model to have a username so that at least when I create a super user, it will work perfectly, hopefully. So we're going to do the Python space manage.py space create super user, all one word. Okay. So create super user, all one word. So we're going to do email, type in my email. Okay. Full name, password, my super secret password, super secret password. Oh no, my password didn't match because I was stupid too fast. Password again. Still error. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so it still wouldn't let me create the super user. Okay, so let's see how we're going to fix this. I'm going to have cursor be like, hey. So it says still expecting one positional argument username, and I said, hey, search the web, pasted the error message. Let's fix this. So that's the string web for Django username error. Based on my research, I need to create a custom user manager for to handle the username field. You know what? I could also, I don't really need to be a super user for this project because it's not really like role based. So let me just get around this for now. I don't want to deal with this. I'm going to go to login. I'm going to register because I'm going to have registration on this project. Oh, this site can't be reached yet because the server's not open. Let me restart the server. I forgot I could do that. But if I wanted to create an actual admin user, I'd have to figure this out. That's fine. But for now, let's just make it simple. I'm going to register. So email. Again, my email. Full name. Password. Password confirmation. Register. So my password, I'm going to say, let's see. Okay, so I'm logged in. I made a user. And so let me just quickly get this remember username and password out of the way. I don't want one password to remember this because this could change. Okay, so I'm successfully logged in. This is my email, Takapolis. Save dashboard, upload document, log out. If I got a dashboard, document dashboard, upload new document, which we're going to do if I can find one. I think I've got one. But the first thing I want to do is I want to actually make a change. So right now we have the document loaded, or not loaded, but we have the dashboard open. And I want to make a change so that when the document's converted to Word or anything, or even put in Markdown, that the images are rendered. So let me do that. So I'm going to tell cursor is, okay. So please, now when the document is converted to Word, any format, so I said, please, when you convert documents to Word or any format, please retain images and pictures. Press enter. I need to make sure images and pictures are retained when documents are converted to Word or other format. Let me see if there's a document conversion format in your code base or if I need to make one. So it's reading the document conversion files, reading the models.py, reading the database, reading migrations, views. What else is it doing here? It's not handling images from the original file, so let me fix this. Okay, so it's going in views.py and it's fixing the original file, right? So it's fixing it and it's making it so that you are able to understand exactly what is going on and that you're able to understand that there are images and they will not be deleted. Now, what I could do is I could say keep images or remove images. Pip install UPDF. Let me install this real quick. This is needed for PDF parsing and more PDF stuff. So I'm going to run server again and accept. So I accept the command, cursor does it. I significantly enhance the document format, so when converted to Word format, here's what it does. Image handling in HTML Markdown now properly extracts and formats images as HTML Markdown. So it handles base 64 images and images by path, process images and paragraphs, standalone elements, and more. And then it has for PDF, PI, PDFU for image extraction and PDF. Image files, it directly includes the original image in the Word file. Properly handles image format and placement. Okay, cool. So now I can try it. Before I do that, let me check chat. I don't think we're going to go on very much longer today, actually. I just think... So why might a project need to be role-based? So let's say you're making a CRM system. Let me explain this. So roles are like permissions. So let's say that you're making a CRM. You need like your managers, you need your employees, you need your users, you need your clients. Like we're doing this actually right now for Techopolis. We're making our own accessibility tracking system. And so for that, I'm a super user, right? Because I'm almost at the CEO level, like, Michael's above me. So Michael and I are super users. Let's say you work for Techopolis, not that you do, right? You'd be a staff member, right? Because, you don't own the company, you're not a manager, but you can see everything, you can interact with it. But then let's say you have a client. Right, they're the client level, so they're the one that's actually we're giving services to. And then we have our general user. So what this system is actually going to allow us to do is it's actually going to allow us to have different users and different roles. So like the basic users who just subscribe to like one of our other websites, they can't actually really do anything to our system. Right, but then let's say that they decide to become a user or a client, like they get paid services, then they can see their client dashboard. Right? So that's the purpose of roles, is that it allows for permissions. But this is not role-based. This is literally... okay, hold on a minute. This is literally just I'm logging in and I'm uploading files. So it all depends, right? But then when I'm making my CRM, it's very important that I have it fully role-based. So we're going to try this. Let's see. But good questions. Good questions had by all, everybody. If you have any PDFs that you want me to try, let me know. Because I need some PDFs to try. I think you got some over here somewhere. Documents. Actually, no. Chapter 1. Here we go. I got a PDF over here. This is some data camp slides that I wanted to try out. I'm going to go to dashboard. Upload. Upload document. Let's see. Title. I might remove the title. Say DC Chapter 1. File. No file chosen. It supports PDFs and images, by the way, y'all. So I'm just going to select Chapter 1. Okay. Description. I don't really care. Upload document. So it's going to actually process it and view document. So it has document details. It has all that kind of fun things. Right, so what I'm actually doing now is I'm looking and seeing when it's going to finish. Pending review. Completed. So it has all of the text that was extracted on the page, okay? So then I can say I want to export as Word. Okay, so I'm exporting to Word. And I'm testing it to see if the images are still there. This is called DC Chapter 1. I'm going to open up in Word. And hope to God my images are there. And yes, they are. Yay. So all the images that were in the... Wait, I hope so. Hold on. Maybe I'm getting too excited. Hold on. Wait a minute. I might have got too excited, folks. Hold on. No images. Darn. Okay, I got too excited. I just saw a word bar. I'm like, images, images, yay. Uh, I'm just too blind. Okay. So that obviously didn't work, so let's try it again. Shoot. Actually, you know what? Let me find something with images. Hold on. Let's see. Let me download this one. Okay, so this has a bunch of things in it. I can't download. Let me find something else. Um, that will work. Has an image in it. Okay. So we're gonna try this again with something I know that has an image in it. So we're gonna do an upload document. So back to dashboard, upload new document. I'm gonna do test with images. I'm gonna do upload. I'm gonna go back to my downloads folder. I'm gonna test image. I'm gonna select it. I'm gonna say upload document. I'm going to view the document. I'm gonna hit view. I'm gonna wait till it's done. Completed. Export as Word document. Okay, I'm gonna go to my Control J, go to downloads, show in folder, test with images. There we go. Now, holy moly. We definitely have pictures, all right, and they are ginormous. Holy moly. So we got pictures. Now, the thing is, I think they're pretty big. Now, we're going to need this because what we're going to actually do is we're going to use Google Gemini. We're going to actually do use this for images. So we're gonna actually use the Google Gemini to make alt text for the images and when we export them. So that's that. So what we did, we made sure that when we download images for Word, right, all the images are in there. Now, what I might do is have a toggle that says include images, yes or no. So I might do that in a little bit. But what I'm gonna do first is check the chat, and then I gotta fix a couple bugs because we have some. So let me do that real quick. We have a couple bugs in this application. A couple bugs we have are one, in the table it says pending review, and then when you upload and view the file, it says pending review. But then when you go down the page, it actually updates the status correctly. That's the biggest bug we have, so we're gonna fix that really fast. Then we're gonna look at images. Images. Okay, images. So that's really it at this point. Let me honestly probably need to go. Um, yeah, honestly, I got some things I have to run and do, so I might fix one bug really fast. Let me fix that table bug, and then we can actually do this other thing. So let me say the status does not in the table. Top. The status on bottom is fine. Okay, so we said, yep, the status does not update. Okay. I need to check the template file, see why the status is not updating on the page. Let me check the dashboard. Okay. Let me check the document details. Let me check the OCR service. Let me continue checking services.py. Let me check services.py more. Let me see the last part of services.py. I found the issue. The OCR service is updating the OCR file, but not the main status file of the template. Okay, so basically it's only updating one of the statuses. Let's fix this. Cool, let's fix it. Honestly, I think that'll be the rest. We're almost done with this, really, folks, but we'll add Google Gemini, and that will be good because Google Gemini is free. Okay, so we just fixed that bug. So let's look at it real quick. Oops, I don't know what I just did. Hold on a minute. What did I just do, folks? Also, thanks for 727 subs. Really appreciate it. All right, so let me check this out real quick. Hold on a minute. We just fixed one bug, hopefully. If anybody's in chat, say hello. Let's figure out who we have. We're honestly about ready to end this real quick because, in a little bit. Because I need to run and get ready for my class I'm teaching with bits. I'm not teaching, but I need to make sure that I'm around. We need to find a bite to eat. But let's fix this real quick, see if it's available. I'm gonna upload document. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm gonna go to dashboard. Yeah, dashboard. And okay, so it still says pending review. Upload new. File new. Test with images. Um, Test with images. Upload. Okay, OCR successfully. Oh, rejected. Why is that? Rerun OCR. What did I do? Oh, you know what? I think when I refresh the page, it rejects it. That's strange. Strange. I don't, what did I upload? Shoot. Let me make sure that I upload the right thing. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work. Let me try that again. Oops. Hold on, folks. I'm losing it, I'm telling you. But I think we fixed the image or the issue, so that doesn't matter. Testing. Test image. Upload document. Pending review. Okay. Yay! Status completed. Okay, so we know the table works, so that's good. And then eventually it will send you an email saying, hey, this is completed. View. Okay, so this is really, I mean, I gotta fix a couple headings. I gotta fix a couple things, but this is really, really good so far, folks. So this is kind of going to be it. I think I'm going to check chats. Maybe I have time to fix one more bug. I need to fix the WCAG. A lot of things are out of order. So if you do a lot of AI codes, it's heading 1, heading 5, heading 6 are acting like H1, H2. Make all headings WCAG compliant. That's what I told Cursor. Okay, so it's going to do so. That way it's not just H5, H6. Okay. So it's upload HTML. Now update all templates to make them WCAG. Okay. Let me start with the dashboard. Accept. Now let's update the document detail. Again, we're just trying to make it slightly more accessible. Again, because this is something that AI code generally lacks is accessibility. So we got to make sure that everything is accessible, all right? I'm reading the code. Percent M block. Okay, so then accept. Oh, yeah, one more. Finally, let's update the upload HTML. Okay. Accept. So let's make sure our headings are good to go. Good to go. So this is it, y'all. This is, I think, going to be our stream. We fixed some headings. We did the image stuff. We did the status with the tables. I think this is good. We're almost done. There's a couple things I want to add, like the Gemini and, of course, the emails. But then this will be good to go, folks. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this little walkthrough of how to build things. And this is how the process that we go through at Techopolis to build things. I can go back to dashboard also. So yeah, this is going to be it, folks, for today's stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed learning about the conferences and doing some code. I really enjoyed doing it. So I don't think I have any chats for right now. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head out, y'all, and have a wonderful day. And I hope you guys enjoy these streams. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, check out takecourses.net for Techopolis. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Let's see here.